wide availability of graphic processing units, which make parallel processing much faster, cheaper, and more powerful, combined with the flood of data now being stored in almost infinitely available storage, has caused AI to explode in just the last few years. But just how much can AI learn on its own? This is Google DeepMind's AlphaGo. In the fall of 2015, it defeated the European champion in the board game Go.
I think after first game, maybe he don't like fight. He like play slowly. So it's why begin the second game, I fight, but I lose all my game.
Then, in March of 2016, it defeated the world's greatest Go master, Lee Sedol. Go has a much greater complexity than chess. It is estimated that the number of possible configurations on the board is more than the number of atoms in the universe. Brute force calculation of possible moves is less effective in Go. The best players acknowledge that intuition is a huge part of their success. To win, AlphaGo essentially had to develop its own intuition. This was a development that many AI experts thought wouldn't happen for at least another decade. AlphaGo is a deep learning AI. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that is driving the most exciting innovation in AI today. Deep learning attempts to emulate the deep neural networks of the human brain. With each new input of data, deeper understanding is created. Deep learning excels at recognizing and understanding patterns. It allows computers to understand higher and higher level concepts from large amounts of low-level data. It's deep learning that is creating the tremendous leaps in technologies today. When your smartphone responds to your voice command correctly, when in the past it didn't, that's deep learning at work. When Facebook identifies a face in your photo as your uncle, and it really is your uncle and not your coworker or a cat, you can thank a deep learning AI.
5, 6 years ago, people were saying, AI can't even tell the difference between a dog and a cat. And that's true because the neural nets we could build didn't have enough depth to them. Now, they can tell the difference between a dog and a cat and thousands of other categories and actually do that better than humans.
Deep learning is fueling rapid advances in real-time language translation, too. Imagine speaking fluently and error-free in any language by using an app on your smartphone. The future is coming fast, too. Deep learning will accelerate accuracy in image recognition and be able to process complex imagery like MRI and satellite photography. Self-driving cars will become safer, more reliable, and be better drivers than humans, thanks to deep learning AI. Some experts predict that self-driving cars will completely take over the roads by 2025.
I'm very confident we're on a trajectory when artificial intelligence will be at human levels. It's better than humans today in some areas, and those areas are not so narrow anymore. I mean, driving a car is not a narrow skill.
And how about this? What if an AI-controlled robot could learn how to cook any dish in the world for dinner tonight? That's the idea behind the crowd-funded system from Moley Robotics. This AI will observe and learn from the best chefs and recreate recipes in your own kitchen. We produce and store a tremendous amount of data every minute of every day. It's a valuable resource that deep learning AI will be able to unlock for us. Predicting crime, preserving ecosystems, and designing plans for future infrastructure needs are all examples where understanding today's data better will improve tomorrow's world. Artificial intelligence will transform work and challenge us to create new categories of work that go hand in hand with AI. Just as AI-controlled robotics have eliminated many blue-collar manufacturing jobs, many white-collar jobs could be altered significantly. The way work gets done will change for many, but a lot of work will be augmented by AI, not eliminated by it. Are we ready for all the changes that rapidly accelerating artificial intelligence is creating? Do we even know what all those changes are? And do we know what the ethical implications are as we look into the future?